everybody. Happy Tuesday. Okay, I'm doing a quick live. I did not post about it, so it's a total surprise. Surprise! I was getting ready to go out the door today, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go live for a minute. I'm late for our tea time Tuesday, but I'm going to be heading over there, headed to the church to set up. But I thought, I'm just going to jump on live. I got my Chris Foster shirt on. It won't be long now. Amos 9:13. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to jump on now and talk about that. It won't be long now. So we are getting ready for something really special this week. How many of y'all know that Mother's Day is coming up? Mother's Day is on Sunday. My lighting is horrible in here today. Sorry, guys. I forgot my stick at the church, and my portable one, I guess, is in Steven's truck. So I got my little thing propped up with a bunch of books, but I got some sunshine or something coming on here because it is not sunny today. It is rainy today, but I got sunshine on a rainy day. So I wanted to jump on and invite you local ladies that are in the Sarnia area to come on down to Limitless Ladies on Thursday morning. Doors are opening at 9. And you know what? They're going to probably be locked until 9 o'clock to let you in because we got lots of stuff to get ready and there's lots of moving parts and pieces to that. But we will have the doors opened at 9. I'm just trying to tag people in myself, but I can't even find where. Sorry, y'all. So that's coming up at Limitless. Hi, Santa. Is that how you say your name? I think maybe. So that's coming up this Thursday at Limitless Ladies. So the doors are going to open at 9, and it is going to be for the first 80 ladies that show up. Now, if you jump on here and want to tag some people or share it with some people, because I did not plan on coming on live here, but I just decided at the last minute as I was ready to go out the door, I thought I'm just going to go and talk about this because I want all you ladies that are in the Sarnia area to come on down because we are going to have so much fun. So if you can like and share and tag people, that would be super amazing. And we're just going to talk about it for a minute. So it's the doors open. Hey, Rachel, welcome. Hey, Courtney, welcome. Rachel, if you can tag a bunch of people, that'd be amazing because I'm coming on here like last second. So if you're not busy, that would be awesome. Thanks for joining us. We got rain today, but I got sunshine on a rainy day. And I got my Chris Foster shirt on. It won't be long now. Amos 9:13. Come on now. I was so excited. I thought, you know what? I'm going to jump on quickly and talk about when I had this shirt on. I felt inspired. Good afternoon. Checking in before I go into my afternoon shift. I'll definitely share. Thank you, girl. Yeah, pass it on if you think anybody would be interested. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be awesome time. So it's going to be a tea party. The first 80 people are going to get all kinds of free stuff. We're all having lunch together. There'll be overflow spots available if you come. So don't worry, you won't totally miss out. But it is going to be a super blessed time because we are truly blessed and highly favored daughters of the King. And we're going to celebrate moms. We're going to celebrate moms, and it's going to be so amazing. And later, hey, Joni, welcome. Good afternoon. We are also, Madison and I will be going live on Thursday afternoon. We're going to talk about moms, talk about Mother's Day, talk a bit about our story and what we've been through and what that looks like for us because, you know, motherhood and mentorship look different for everyone. So even though you didn't give birth to a baby, you can be a mother and you can birth something inside of you. And God, when God gives you that vision and bursts it inside of you, let me just tell you, the whole thing can blow up. So I'm talking about, hey, Brother Matt, welcome. So we're going to talk about that on Thursday with Maddie and Mom. The tea is in the morning. And, of course, Amos 9:13. Oh, yeah, Master's telling me my headphones are in the truck. My stick is in the truck. He's just messaging me back now. So I was like, okay. So Amos 9:13. Yes, indeed. It won't be long now. God's decree. Things are going to happen so fast your head will swim. One thing fast on the heels of another. And you won't be able to keep up. Well, aren't we living that? Everything will be happening at once, and everywhere you look, blessings. Blessings like wine pouring off the mountains and the hills. Wow, y'all, sorry, allergies. How many are walking in the blessings of God? How many are accelerating in what God has them to do? Because, I just keep thinking of that song, the windows of heaven are open, the blessings are falling today. I got joy, joy, joy in my heart, since Jesus made everything right. I gave him my old tattered garment, and he gave me a robe of pure white. I'm feasting on manna from heaven, and that's why I'm feeling all right. So, we're getting the blessings from heaven. We're getting acceleration. And then on Thursday night, I have started a next level group in the last few months, and we are having so much fun for that. So if you are wanting to elevate, grow in confidence, clarity, purpose with ministry, even if it's just life, business, anything like that, and you're ready to grow and you're ready to go to your next level. I love for your singing. Oh, thank you, Courtney. Can you feel the love today? Courtney's in the house. Woo! So we want to help you with that. This week we are talking about stewarding what God has given you. Stewarding about what God has given you, and can God trust you with more? And how do we get ready for that? And how do we prepare for that? So we've talked about different things in the past, like, clarity and your purpose, boundaries, healthy boundaries, what that looks like, healthy habits. And when you sign up and join our next level community, you can go back and watch all the replays. You can have the homework. You can listen to the replays as many times as you want. Take notes from that. You can join our Facebook group, because we have that online community, which is so special. And let me just tell you, these ladies are so wonderful. So if you need any kind of encouragement and lifting up, I'm telling you, they are the bomb. And we got people from all over the world that are joining in. And it is just a wonderful, wonderful community that love and support. And like I say, pull out the gold in each other. Hi, Myrna, sweet Myrna. Myrna is one of our next level ladies. Welcome, Myrna, in the house. Woo, woo, woo. So it's just a wonderful, safe community to grow together. Be stretched. Let other people help you pull out the gold and encourage you to propel you and launch you forward where God has you to go. Because you know what? You're born for such a time as this. And if you want to step into that obedience of what God has you, I just had somebody message me that shared a testimony last fall, and I encouraged them, and I said, you know what? In your yes, God will use your yes, and he will propel you forward. And you don't have to have it all figured out, because sometimes as women, we get all crazy about getting all our ducks in a row, right? We don't have to have it all figured out. We just need to have say yes with the right heart. It's a heart issue. When we say yes with the right heart. Hi, Barbie doll! Welcome! So when we say yes with the right heart, God will use that, and he will open doors. And this woman was sharing with me how I had encouraged her to do that, and she was scared to death, but she had a great testimony, and she's been asked to speak places, and she recorded her testimony, and God is using her in a mighty way. And it just took that yes. You do, like Pastor Kim said, you do it with your knees knocking, but when you say yes, God will take that yes and he'll blow it up. When you have the right heart, and when your motives and your incentive is kingdom and doing it for Jesus, let me just tell you, he's going to kickstart it, and he's going to be the one that propels it and launches you into your next level. And when you lock arms with the right people and you have the right people at your table, it is so important. Yes, love Limitless Ladies next level. Oh, thank you, Myrna. And you know what? It's so important. So then we grow together, and, we learn things together. You're stretched together, but you can also encourage each other, and you create these new relationships with people all over the world that are like-minded. David says hi too. Hey, David. Barbie doll is one of our next level ladies. Also, welcome, Barbie doll. She's traveling back from Arizona. She has been in sunny Arizona this winter, and she's coming back to Canada because she only likes to stay here when it's warm. good idea because we have had our fill of snow this year. Come on now. Anyway, so if you are, I think I've found a very special people for my table. Oh, Courtney, you're so sweet. You know what? God will do that. When we are ready to shift and change and we really mean business and we have the right heart and we're like, hey, I'm in this to win it. I want God to use me. I want to get around the right people. And, you know, sometimes it's so hard. And I know myself, I went through a purging season in my life and it was so hard because I'm just like, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm starting over from scratch. Like, are you sure about this, God? Like, I love you, but man, this is really hard to find a whole new tribe. And then I realized in the goodness of God and all of his mercy, he picked me up and he moved me from a place that I was comfortable in and I probably would have not moved from unless things got extreme, right? And it's like he picked me up and he put me somewhere else for such a time as this. Did I think I would be doing any of this? No. Did I think I'd be leading Limitless Ladies at Limitless Church, you know, doing my next level Limitless Ladies? God is so good, and his goodness, like when we have that right heart, you know, because many of you know, I went through a divorce. It wasn't very nice. It was actually really bleh, right? Nothing you want to brag about. But I didn't give up on loving Jesus. I did not give up on loving Jesus. And, you know, sometimes when crap happens in your life, if you don't have the right people at your table, you'll have the naysayers that are like, yeah, sorry, but you know what, we're just going to keep you over there because, you know, your story is kind of messy and we just don't want to be involved in that. Hey, Angel, how you doing, girl? I love the Next Level group too, as I am connected to stellar women. And yes, God puts us in the right places. Come on, Barbie doll, we love you and we're so excited to have you there. So that Zoom call is Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's not too late to join up. You can join on anytime you want. And when you join up, you get to go back and listen to all the other recordings, have all the other homework, and you get to join our online group. And then once a month, we have a Limitless Live luncheon that we actually go live. And whoever's at the luncheon and whoever's in the group all over the world, we get to chit chat and go back and forth and brag on Jesus, you know, say what he's doing in our life, say what he's downloaded to us. If anyone has got clarity on a business idea, a ministry idea, whatever it is, their next step, then we celebrate their wins and we lock arms with them. And we are so happy that they're with us. We don't give up on loving Jesus. Come on now, Angel. That's right. Because me and Jesus got a home thing going. Me and Jesus got it all worked out. So I was saying that sometimes we go through seasons in our life that are hard, right? That we don't choose to go through. I did not give up on Jesus. He did not give up on me. But I went through seasons that were a little bit hard. They were a little bit crappy. Went through a divorce. Never wanted it, right? Never wanted that. But in that season, it was a real purging. And God really, he lined things up differently for me. And he sat different people at my table. And he made me see who my real friends were and who had the right heart. Of course, after all, I'm getting into position for my next assignment. Come on, Rachel. You should join Next Level, girl. You'd be a riot. You'd be a riot. So, you know, when God does that, I can look back now and see, wow, God's hand was all over that. But at the time, it was really difficult because it's difficult to do new things. It's difficult to meet new people. You know, I commend the ladies that will come out to Limitless Ladies. Hey, Sister Lorna's in the house. So I commend ladies that come out to Limitless Ladies at the church by themselves. That's a huge step. Right? When you're stepping out and you're coming by yourself to a group like that, you're not really sure, you know, what's this going to be like, especially if you're somebody that's not used to going to church. You know, it's kind of scary. But you know what? God will always meet you where you're at. And when you take those steps of obedience and you get there, he's going to bless you. And you're going to meet amazing people to come around you, an amazing tribe. And I always say, we're not going to gossip. We're not going to backstab. We're going to pull out the gold in each other. We're going to encourage each other. We're going to laugh together. We're going to learn together, right? And you're going to get propelled forward in your Christian walk with the Lord. You're going to get your faith increased because we believe in sharing testimonies about what God has done. So when I sing, look what the Lord has done. He healed my body. He touched my mind. Right? Y'all can have a testimony. And so Limitless Ladies, we love to share around the table. And we love to share what God has done in our lives. And we have to keep it that, okay, it has to be from the last week, something to do with Limitless Church or Limitless Ladies, and we share, right? Because all of these ladies that are coming, they can go out and they can start fires and they can be Jesus with skin on everywhere they go. It's the same with my Next Level ladies, right? So that's why it's so important to lock arms with the right people. And like I said, this week at the Next Level meeting, the Zoom meeting, we're talking about stewarding what God has given you, and can God trust you with more? And so you get to listen to me talk for, it's usually an hour, but I go an hour and a half. And then there's some homework. So anybody that can jump on the call, it's awesome to be live together, right? And we usually have a little chit chat at the end, and there's the homework. But like I say, then there's the live Facebook group that you can jump on anytime and be active and part of. And it's so awesome to encourage each other. And some of these ladies, I look at how they've grown and it just blesses my heart. One of the ladies gave her testimony on Sunday night. And I'm telling you, it's so refreshing to see joy and a smile on somebody's face, that it's the real deal. They're smiling from their heart, right? Somebody that can't lift up their head when they start, and then God gives them more confidence to lift up their head high and start smiling and start talking to maybe people that they wouldn't have, and start getting out of their comfort zone, or God starts dropping ideas in their spirit, like about a business, about a ministry, about things that they need to change, people that they need to have at their table, who they can encourage, right? I had one of my ladies last week. She says, I went and talked to this lady because she said, I felt like I really needed to encourage her. And after I talked to her, I was like, yes, Lord, you can use me in her life. I can encourage her. I can help her. And you know what? That is such a precious thing, because sometimes when we sit at home and we get into our stinking thinking and we're on the couch and you're like, God, can you even use me? I must be too old. I must have missed it. God, can you use me? But when you give God your yes, it doesn't matter how old we are. It does not matter how old we are. God will use you. He will use you in a mightier way. And I believe that you will be accelerated and you will just blow your own mind how fast God will accelerate your yes, and what he will use you to do as you just come into alignment with him and you let him lead you. It's so exciting. Oh, and now I'm live and my husband is home here now. Hi, honey, I'm live. I figured it out.
Hey, live people.
Oh, did you know that? Anyway, it's too late now. I've rigged up something else. So, but thank you. Thank you. Do you have anything to say to the people here? I'm talking about Limitless Ladies, Limitless Next Level. Haven't got to me speaking on Sunday yet, but you can come and say hi now that you've come in. And
now that I'm all dirty.
Oh, are you all dirty?
I'm all dirty.
He's the working man here. So say hi. I got this light in here, so it's not great lighting. Is there anything you want to say to the people out there? Goodbye.
Everybody's going next level.
All right, going next level. Come on now. Anyway, I'm inviting them to the tea party if they're local.
Oh,
because
okay.
we have 80 spots.
Yes.
And it's going to be a luncheon. We're going to have teacups and everything. It's going to be so stinking cute. You're not going to want to miss it if you're local.
Actually, I just ran into one of your Limitless ladies, and she said that she was inviting some other people. So.
Oh wow, great! That's awesome.
It's going to be a packed house, I'm sure.
Who?
Betty.
Okay, cool. It's going to be a packed house, I'm sure.
Yes, it will be a packed house. So.
Yeah, I think it is. We're going to keep the doors locked until 9 o'clock because we're going to need that time to get everything ready.
Yes.
Because then it just goes kaboom when all the ladies get in there. Those glasses are you, soaring like a butterfly. Hi, Stephen Mannering. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Do you think these look like a butterfly? I just thought, you know what? They kind of went with my orange earrings and my like Styles That Speak shirt from Chris Foster. You should tag Chris Foster. I'm wearing his shirt. Anyway, thanks, honey, for bringing that home. Okay. So, if you are all local, we would love to have you join us this Thursday.
And if you're not local, go next level.
And if you're not local, go next level because we're going to love you. And someday we're going to have a next level conference and it will be next level because like my Limitless ladies already know, I love to do things with excellence. God has given me this creative brain that never shuts off. And we have so many great ideas up and coming for y'all. Next level and my Limitless ladies. For the summer, we are going to keep meeting every week. and we're going to do special things. It's going to be in-house one week and out the next. I tagged him. Thank you, Rachel. You're amazing. Thank you, Rachel. So we're going to have in-house things, and then we're going to have like little day trips. So it might be a picnic in the park. You know, somebody wants to go to the beach. We thought about thrifting and thriving, so that we're going to have a bunch of ladies, and we're going to all go to the thrift store. We're going to help them pick out outfits and accessorize and all that. And if you want to come, we'd love to have you. We know that summer is busy for people, but there are people that do not have family, that do not have vacations booked, and that, you know, still need to keep that connectivity is so important. So we want to offer that throughout the summer, and it's going to be fun. Oh, thanks, honey. Bye. So if you can join us anytime live, we'd love to have you. So that's going to be every Thursday at 9. And then if you watch my Facebook page and there's anything changing of special events, then we'll have it posted on there, because we're also going to do, I had an idea of a lunchbox auction that we'll do as a fundraiser, that everybody gets to pack their own little lunchbox, and then we put it up for auction, and then we get to all eat lunch together. But you get to eat a lunch that somebody else brought, and that's always super fun. So you kind of pack it up in a box that everything, it doesn't matter if you don't want to take anything home. So everything has to be, I'm donating that to you. It's disposable. It's from the Goodwill that you washed it and used it, whatever it is. You can get creative, and then just make it a really special thing for the person that's getting it. So that is going to be a super fun time too. So we love to have fun. We would love to see you there. That is Thursday, this Thursday at 9 a.m. on a Thursday morning. We're celebrating the moms. And you don't need to be a mom. You just need to be a woman, right? And it could be, excuse me, friend, sister, aunt, mama, grandma. It don't matter. We're celebrating women. I know for a lot of years, I had a really hard time with Mother's Day. And I know what it feels like to not be a mama. I couldn't have kids, and I don't ever really talk about that. I'll probably, I don't know, I'm debating what to talk about on Sunday still. I'm tossing a few things around. But I know what it feels like to not be able to give birth. And that was it really hurt my heart. And I prayed a lot of years through that. And I couldn't understand. And, I don't want to cry. But then I was on a waiting list to adopt, and that's when we got a call to adopt baby Madison. It all made sense, because if I had other children, I'm telling you, adopting Madison and parenting her was like 5 kids. So it takes a very special person, and it's like God had birthed her in my heart before she was even, born. I prayed for her for 10 years, and it's amazing, that love story between Madison and I, of our mother-daughter story. It's pretty special, and I'm going to be sharing more about that with Madison on Thursday, because that's a very special story. So I don't want anyone to ever feel left out on days like that. I know myself, on Mother's Day, I never wanted to go to church. I never wanted to go to church because they always had the mothers stand up. And I was just like, I'm not a mom. I'm a woman. And I have the heart of a mother, and I mother everybody else, but I don't have my own baby. And it was such a hard thing. And I never wanted to go. I wanted to stay home because it got to be so hard. And after so many years of not being able to have a child, and all my friends having children and seeing their children grow up, it was just so hard. I started hanging around retired people. I thought I'm going to have to take up golfing. I was taking golfing lessons. Thought I would learn how to golf, because I thought, well, that's what you do. Like, when you're hanging around retired people, like, what else am I going to do? So I know that hurt in your heart if you're not a mama, but never forget that God can use you to impact other ladies. You can be mentors. You can be spiritual mothers. You can be joy injectors, just like I am. You can be Jesus injectors. So don't let the devil try to destroy you, thinking that, your life is over just because you can't give birth. Because there's also kids out there that need to be adopted, like my Maddie, and look what, that story turned out like for us. So God is good and God is faithful. So if you're a lady, I don't want you to feel like you can't come out if you're not a mama, because we want to celebrate all women. of all ages. And let me just tell you, we're going to have so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. And there's so many treats. Oh my goodness. The girls that are helping me, we talked earlier. My friend Liz called me and she's like, I think we all have the same brain, Connie. Because it's like we all have this creative energy and we like to do things next level. That's my word. Can you tell? That's why I called my group Next Level. So we like to do things next level. And I'm telling you, everything is going to be so pretty and so beautiful. And we're working on a little prop that we can get some pictures taken for the ladies. It'll just be really cute and just make everybody feel special. Because don't y'all like to feel special? Right? And I was only going to jump on here for 2 minutes. So, you know what? Styles That Speak. I got my shirt from Chris. It won't be long now. Amos 913. But if you're in the area, come on out to our Limitless Ladies Thursday morning. Doors are unlocked at 9. Get a seat at the table. Get around some lovely ladies that love Jesus and that are going to propel you into your next level, that are going to encourage you. And my topic for Thursday, I got so many speaking stuff coming up, so I got to remember my topic. So God sees the gold in you. That's our topic for Thursday, and it's going to be so fun, and you're going to have a great time. And we'll be posting pictures about it. We'll be talking about it. We'll be doing reels about it. So, but if you're local, get in the house. You're going to have a blast, girl. And then 4 o'clock Thursday, Maddie and Mom, we're going live. We're doing everything on Thursday, you know. Where did you get your t-shirt from? Mary, it is from Chris Foster, Styles That Speak. It's Amos 913. It won't be long now. So look it up on Styles That Speak. I can't drop it in the chat, but if he was here, he could. But it's Styles That Speak by Chris Foster. And that's why originally when I started, I thought, you know, I'm going to go live today because I'm wearing Chris's shirt. And I always miss taking a picture of it. So, yeah, it's Styles That Speak. And you can check that out. And he's got all kinds of really cool t-shirt designs. So on Thursday, we're talking about God sees the gold in you. God sees the gold in you. And it doesn't matter if anyone else sees it. When we keep our eyes on him, he's going to direct our path. And he's going to open the doors that no man can open. He's going to move you from the bottom of the pile to the top of the pile because we're the head and not the tail. Come on now. So, y'all get in the house. No problem, Mary. Thanks for joining us. And then if anybody's interested in joining our Next Level group, we have a Zoom call this Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can jump on the call. We do a live call. And there's a teaching. I said we're talking about stewarding what God has given you. Can God trust you with more? Are you saying Styles That Speak by Chris Foster's? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is it not coming out right? I don't know. I think that's the name of it. It's Chris Foster's company if I'm getting it wrong. Anyway, so that's going to be the topic for Thursday night, stewarding what God's given you. Can God trust you with more? And we're going to be talking about that at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You jump on the Zoom and you can have access to all the pre-recorded videos. You can watch them as many times as you want, and you can take notes from them and do the homework and jump in and join the party. And then, of course, we have our once a month live luncheon. There we go, Denise. Thank you. Thank you. That we are having following Friday, the 15th. So if anybody is around the world that is in our Next Level group, they'll be able to join in on the live luncheon, chit chat, and we just encourage each other, and people give testimonies and, you know, whatever God's dropped in their spirit, you know, clarifying their calling, their pivot, their purpose, and we just celebrate people, and it's so exciting. So that's coming up next week. So I'm going to love you and leave you because I'm already late for my ladies' tea time, and then I'm heading over to the church, and I'm going to do some writing, and we're going to set up for the tea party, and because there's lots of moving pieces to this tea party thing. But thanks for all joining me. You can like and share and tag people if you think of anybody that you think, hey, they might be interested. They might be local. They might be able to come to Limitless Ladies at the church location, or they might be able to be interested to join our Next Level ladies group. And you can follow, it's all over my page. It's on my website, ConnieMannering.com. And you can click on Next Level and join. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. Also, all my videos for my lives are on my YouTube channel, Connie Mannering. You can find that also. So anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for joining me all, and have a happy Tuesday. And don't forget, plan something to celebrate your mom this week. Celebrate your mom. If your mom is still around, celebrate her. Think of something special. Think of what you could do for her. You know, you don't have to buy something. If you don't have a lot of money, just think, you know, pray for a creative idea that God can do something special, you know, and just download and drop something into you. Sometimes it's just writing a really nice card, something from your heart, you know, just spending time together, right? And that can all be so special and, you know, be a memory for your mom forever. So come on, get your thinking caps on. It's Tuesday, giving you fair warning. Mother's Day is Sunday. Get your act together and do something special. And if you're local, I'm speaking Sunday morning at Limitless. Come on out and join us. We'd love to have you there. And guess what? I got a special treat for all the ladies that come. So that's going to be this Sunday at Limitless. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a happy Tuesday. And don't forget to celebrate your mama. And you know what? If you don't have a mama, pick somebody that you can celebrate. Pick somebody that, you know, pray about it, that God can drop somebody in your spirit that you're going to be able to just love on. Just love on and do something special for them. Because you know what? That's going to change their life. And God will use people. God uses people. So when we are like, hey, God, here I am. I'm being obedient. Where do you want to use me? Who needs me? What could you do? He will use you when you say yes and you have the right heart. And you know what? It's the things that other people can't see. Oh, don't get me crying here. I'm almost done. It's helping somebody that no one else is going to see you're helping. It's loving somebody that only God is going to see that you're doing that. And when you do it with the right heart and the right intention, it changes everything. I talk about that to my next level ladies, that when you do things with the right heart, when you go into business and, you know, God's burst something in you, but you're doing it for the right heart. And you're not doing it necessarily to make the millions. You know God is going to reward you. But you're doing it with the right heart and the intention. Right? It's the same starting a ministry. You know, all these kind of things that you birth. If you don't do it with a right heart, then you might as well forget about it. Because you're going to run on your own steam for a while. And then it's going to run out. That's not going to be long term. Unless Jesus is in it and you have the right heart to do it. Because we are living in a season where God is going to expose things. And if your heart is wrong, and you're doing it for the wrong reasons, let me tell you, he's going to straighten it out. Let me tell you, people that are in ministry that are not 100% in ministry or not 100% praying to Jesus Christ that died on the cross, and they got crystals and they got energy and they got all this stuff, and they're not talking about Jesus to everybody but to select people. It's disaster. God will expose you. The Bible talks about that. We need to make sure we're doing it for the right reasons. We need to make sure we're kingdom-minded people. And the power is in the gospel. And we want to do things for the right reasons. And we want to let God use our yes for the right reasons for his work, our story for his glory. So that's just a little tidbit of a commercial break that Connie can get on a tangent about. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm heading over to tea time with my ladies. And you all have a happy Tuesday. And get your mother something special for Mother's Day. And you know what? If you don't have a mama and you've lost your mama, then pray of who you can adopt for a mama and who you can bless and who you can love on and who you can treat. And if you don't have money, it's okay. Write them a really beautiful card. Spend time with them, right? A lot of people just want that. They want the gift of your time. And that's very special. So I'm just going to pray that God will use you all in a very powerful, supernatural way to bless women out there that need to be blessed, because God will use people and God will use your yes. And I'm signing off. I love you. Have a great Tuesday.